your presence on the internet, your space for people to go back to and learn more, if that's garbage, guess what? They're not going to be able to take your social media presence seriously anymore. Like if they truly like clicked through and went from your social media and were like, wow, this was really cool, we're going to go to their website, and your website is a dumpster fire, you've got some problems.
My name is Emily D'Souza. I'm a fisheries scientist, content creator, and the co-founder of InnaSea Media.
My name is Bree Dwyer, and I'm a creative director with a background in wild fisheries, and I'm the co-founder of InnaSea Media.
If seafood wants to reach a different audience, then we need to market seafood differently. And that's exactly what we're doing. I think we both hear a lot of feedback from the seafood industry on their thoughts on social media and marketing.
Social media kind of took the front seat and websites took the back seat. And I think that we are forgetting how important a website truly is. Social media is great. When you talk about your marketing ecosystem, it really starts at the foundation, which is in your website and your email marketing. I'm not saying you have to have email marketing. It's something you can build up to, but it is something you should be working towards.
Those are truly the only two platforms where that is your real estate on the internet. You have purchased that and you own that, and anybody who provides their information in that space is yours. But as we saw with TikTok, you don't own your TikTok channel, and that can very, very quickly go away. And so that's why it's important to have, you know, the social channels that funnel into your own channels. And I think the own channels have, one, the benefit of being your own. So if you do lose your TikTok account, you still have your email list or you still have your website. People can still find you in a place that is truly your own. But I think, too, it's also a space where you could tell a longer story if you wanted to. And I think email lists, you know, talking about Gen Z and where are Gen Z hanging out, I actually think email is like coming back in a big way. Like newsletters, people.
It is 100%.
I love to sit down on like a Saturday morning with my coffee, and like I will collect all my email newsletters for the week and I will read them all. And again, I feel like I am the prototype of like a basic Gen Z millennial consumer. And I think a lot of people are doing that because during the week they want to watch their funny TikToks and then they want to go subscribe to that brand's email list because they're like, that's hilarious. I like these guys. Let me get on the email list. The email is going to hit their inbox on a Thursday. They're going to be like, this is great. I'm going to go out Thursday, Friday night, but Saturday morning, I'm going to read this. And that's what they're going to do. That's where they're going to go for the longer story. Like that first entertaining video hooks them in. And I think that's what we really need to do is hook them. And then how do we keep them with these longer stories?
The foundation lies within, you know, what is your story? Does it come across on your website? Do you have a blog? Because I don't even want to go down the road of SEO, but like that's a huge important part of that is like, are you answering people's questions and are they questions that people actually have? What is your SEO strategy? But your website and your email list, that is the foundation. That is the foundation of how you communicate with people. Social media is a branch out from that. Social media is incredibly important. That is what is going to continue to drive people to find out more about you. That is what is going to drive sales because it's a place where people are hanging out on the internet and they're going to go back to your website. They're going to go back to your emails or sign up for your emails. So you have to have social media. So I'm not saying that social media is not important and you should prioritize this, but if you don't have the strong bones, then it's really easy for all of that to crumble apart. So I think for us, like we talk with clients a lot, like we want to go back and we want to look at what is the foundation that you have built so far and how can we, one, make it better if it's already great? How do we need to build this up? And then what is the social strategy? That's phase 2 when we work with our clients is like, let's audit this, see where we're at here in your marketing ecosystem journey, and then let's go to social media.
Absolutely. Yeah. Social media is never the end game. It's a very powerful tool, but ultimately I would say it's a vehicle. Social media is a vehicle to drive people to where you want them truly to end up, whether that's your email list or your website or the cart page on your website if you want them checking out and purchasing something. But I think people need, like you said, like that foundation to go back to. I mean, also Gen Z is, you know, if we're talking about reaching Gen Z is the generation who looks up the restaurant menu before they go. Like, I don't know anybody under the age of 30 who just like goes to a restaurant. It's not a thing. Like going to a restaurant without seeing the menu, without knowing what's coming, it's it's like a nightmare. Like they need to know. And so, and I have to,
We want some predictability in there. You know?
I am a basic consumer and I do the same thing. And I am a foodie. So like, it's not even a thing for me. But if I go to a restaurant website and it's ugly or like, I can't easily find, I'm like, I don't even want to go here. I'm like, if this is what the website looks like, what's the restaurant
If a restaurant website is bad, I'm not going. Like truly, if a restaurant website is bad, I'm not going.